Hi, it's Grandmama Doris. This time I would like to read you Jesus brings Lazarus back to life. A certain man named Lazarus of Bethany was sick. He was the brother of Martha and of Mary, who anointed the Master with perfume and wiped his feet with her hair. Jesus loved Martha and her sister, and he also loved Lazarus. So the sisters sent word to him, Master, he whom you love is sick. But when Jesus heard this, he said, the sickness will not end in death, but it is for the glory of God, that the Son of Man may be glorified by it. So when he heard that Lazarus was sick, he stayed where he was for 2 days. After that, he said to his disciples, Our friend Lazarus is sick. He is sleeping, but I am going there to awaken him. The disciples said to him, Master, if he has fallen asleep, then he will get well. Now Jesus had spoken of his death, but they thought that he meant that he was rest in sleep. Jesus said to them plainly, Lazarus is dead, and for your sakes I'm glad I was not there, so that you may learn to believe. And let us go to him. When Jesus came, he found that Lazarus had been in the tomb for 4 days. Now Bethany was only a few miles from Jerusalem, so a lot of the Jewish people followed Mary and Martha to grieve with them and to comfort them about the loss of their brother. When Martha heard that Jesus was coming, she went out to meet him, while Mary stayed home. Martha said to Jesus, Master, if you had been there, my brother would not have died. And he said to her, Your brother shall rise again. And Martha said to him, I know that he shall rise again at the resurrection on the last day. And Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me shall live even though he die. And whoever lives and believes in me shall never die. Do you believe this? She said to him, Yes, Master, I do believe that you are Christ, the Son of God, who has come into the world. When Martha said this, she went away to call Mary, her sister, telling her secretly, The Master is here, and he is calling for you. When Mary heard this, she rose quickly, and she went down to him. Jesus had not yet come into the village, but he was still in the place where Martha had met him. When the Jews who were trying to comfort Mary in the house saw her rise up quickly and go out, they followed her, supposing that she was going to weep at the tomb. But when Mary reached the place where Jesus was, she saw him, and she fell at his feet, saying to him, Master, if you had been there, my brother would not have died. When Jesus saw her and the Jews who came with her weeping, he was deeply moved. He said in great distress, Where have you laid him? They said to him, Master, come and see. And Jesus wept. The Jews therefore said, See how he loved him. Could not this man, who gave sight to the blind, not also keep Lazarus from dying? Jesus was again deeply moved as he came to the tomb. It was a cave, and a stone lay against it. Jesus said, Take away the stone. The dead man's sister said to him, Master, by this time his body has begun to decay, for he has been dead for 4 days. Jesus said to her, Did I not tell you that if you only would believe, you should see the glory of God? So they removed the stone, and Jesus lifted his eyes, and he said, Father, I thank thee that hast heard me. I knew that thou hast listened to me, but I speak for the sake of the people standing near me, that they may believe that thou hast sent me. When he had said this, he cried out in a loud voice, Lazarus, come forth. Then he who was dead came forth, with his hands and feet wrapped in bandages, and his face was bound by a cloth. And Jesus said to them, Untie him and let him go. Then many of the Jews who had come with Mary and had seen what Jesus did, and they all believed him. Thank you so much.